long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Rockets will kick it away to start us off. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Ball handed off. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And that run produces a decent gain.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Sanders. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Good execution. Gets the block. He gets the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. Picks up the first and is still going. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Finds his man. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Here comes a handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Man tackled after a small pickup there. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Sanders. Trying to extend the play. And he'll just get rid of it.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Ball State.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return begins inside the 10. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ball State 14, Toledo 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on a screen, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Here you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the running back takes the handoff. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A short completion of the tight end. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Rockets are going to keep this drive rolling. The defense with more pre-snap movement. An inside give now from the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Here's the 2nd down play. Heading left after the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
Fights off a defender. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Powers through the tackle. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Rockets. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
And now they'll set up for the point after. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. The kickoff team on the field now is able to get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Cardinals offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. That's an important first down on that running play. Looking to pass. It's Sanders. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
This offense is clicking.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. First down and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage. Looked like a big play, if not a touchdown. And the receiver just dropped the ball.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. No chance to catch him. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Bringing pressure. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Finds an open target on the left side. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pass is caught. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. First down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From the shotgun, drops back. The catch hauled in here over the middle. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw yet again. It's a quick grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Rockets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Keeper on the quarterback draw. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. You see the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Ball State's offense back out on the field now. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the...
They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Looking to pass. It's Sanders. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made on the left side. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he finds his target. He has the first. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Ball State.
Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
Returner runs out of bounds.
One more play before they head to the locker room. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet into the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Rockets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
He's tackled at the 23-yard line. Second down.
Handoff heading left. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the handoff. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking to scramble. On the run here, taking a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Gain of 4. Second down coming up.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Looking downfield. It's Sanders. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The freshman QB shows his toughness and takes up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down here for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got some room. Can he get there? Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down. Now this sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's the end of the third quarter play. With the score, Ball State 35, Toledo 14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He finds his man, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Short connection to the tight end here. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Rifles this football to the left. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. An explosive play. They finally get him down with the offense very near to the red zone.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
The Rockets pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And on the carry, he's heading left. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Brings up second down.
And the Rockets looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Let's go.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rockets. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Now the try for 2. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Is no good.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
35. Toledo, 20.
And the hands team able to recover the football. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's the running back.
Chris. Stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
He lets it go on the move. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's third down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To the air, it's Sanders. Short pass finds the tight end. They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decision.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Ball State. Number 9. Ball's in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. It's a fake. The kicker's got it. Going to try to run for this. And now the defense able to bring him down. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
20.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And your Toledo Rockets will take over.
Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And this one is caught. We saw it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And he drops back in the gun. Tries to get it to the running back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping.
And he throws his third interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Dropping back, it's Sanders. He's escaping the pocket now. Finding some room at the 25. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass is caught. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And a sophomore making an impact play.
On the play. Brings up third and goal.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the...
It's a fake. Looking to pass for it. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. And they'll give it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
On the double.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield.
Cricket.
Keeps it from the designed run. Fighting off the defender. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Okay.
And out comes the offense, set to take over here.
Here we go.
Scanning the field. It's Sanders. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eye.
It's a fake field goal. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. Off to fake the holder with a completion. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. Well, they gambled there, but it doesn't pay off. Passing up on the 3 points. Might regret that. Comes the Rockets offense back out there now. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And not even a chance to pitch that one. He's brought down in the backfield. Second and long now from their own 5-yard line. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand, you got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back, it's Sanders. He's looking to scramble. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well, we're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well, and he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things that they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. yards.